Here we go, baby. 368 times. We've done this now, and it's not getting any better. In fact, it's getting worse. But we are going to make a guarantee tonight here on the Degenerate Nation podcast. We're going to get you off in a hard 20.
Hard 20. I mean, I know that's probably long for some of you guys, but
yeah.
Try and stick it out.
Try and stick out 20 minutes because we're going to bring you a hard 20. What's on your mind, Patrice?
Not much, Andy.
You got some crib notes, don't you?
I got some what?
You got some crib notes?
Some crib notes?
Crib notes for this cast. Bedroom notes for the cast.
Oh, crib notes. I thought you said crib notes.
No.
And you were playing on me having a handicap.
You being
I
crippled.
don't know if
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
And being a crip. And I'm a blood because I'm wearing red.
That's right, Bloods versus Crips.
Oh, Kellen and I were wearing the same fucking outfit today. Kellen is a child. I had an identical outfit on. I had a red sweatshirt, and gray pants, and he had the same thing. I was like, oh, another kid pointed out to us. I was like, you guys are twinsies. I was like, oh my god, we are. And he was so embarrassed. He was embarrassed of me. Embarrassed.
Did you say Callan's a child, right?
Callan is a child, yes.
Is he your child sex slave?
No, he's not.
Okay. I remember you had one before whose name started with a C, so I wasn't sure if it was the same kid.
Callan, it starts with a K.
Or K, sorry, or same sound, phonetic.
So you're an idiot.
I look like one.
Yeah, you look like an idiot. You. Oh, and B, he remarked that these two twins were probably going to be like cheerleaders or something.
That's so weird. God, he's got to quit that shit, man.
Quit. And V was talking about like it's like a police shooting or something. It was weird because I was like half glancing over at B to see if he was like uncomfortable, and he seemed fine with it because it was her.
Yeah.
But if it was that Pauline lady, it would have been like, that seems like hypocritical,
I think I met. So the notorious coworker is Pauline, right? That's
Yeah.
I don't think I met someone came late, mind you, for me on my shift yesterday. I was supposed to get off at 3:15, and they got there at like 3:25.
Oh yeah, Sahar, yeah.
Sahar, yeah, that's who it is. But she wasn't the cool one. I was thinking of who's the one that doesn't talk?
Little Miss B. Little Miss B. Yeah, she was there. She was at my spot yesterday.
Wait.
No, you would know Pauline because she comes in like a wrecking ball. We really need sound effects. I'm getting a keyboard. We're gonna get sound effects. It's gonna be like pew, pew. It's gonna be so bad. The show is gonna plummet to new depths.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. Audience, you know what? We have a couple reviews I want to get to. Yeah, I want to get to a review here. I hope I find it right. Is this based off
our last episode?
No, definitely not. We've got, I've been hearing them since 2014. Number one for me.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
And then someone else additionally gave 5 stars, and then their name that they gave for their comment, which is not much, but what the name was cool, was amazing.
Was amazing.
Yeah, we have 16 ratings, and we've averaged to 4.0, baby.
There
we finally got a 4.0 and something, except it was out of 5. But, I'll take it.
I was just going to say, man, it's like I wish my GPA was a 4.0.
Yeah, so we have one 1-star review or a couple 1-star reviews. I wish it would I want to read the 1-star reviews. That's what I'm drawn to. To the loathing. It's we have a 3-star review from 2016, which is about the Pokemon Go episode. It says, not at all Pokemon Go. It's good background noise while working, but not anything at all about Pokemon, LOL. So thank you for that.
Well,
so, yeah, if you want to leave us a review, please do. I don't care what you give us. Just give us something. I want more authenticity from our listeners. If I'm not a 4-star man, yeah. If I'm not a 4-star man, I want to know I'm not a 4-star man. Am I a 4.5-star man? Am I a 1-star man? A 1 star?
Am I 2? Am I 2.5?
I'm a 2.5 star man.
Being a 2.5.
You're an aspiring 2.5-star man.
I think if I could be 2.5 out of 4 stars, 50%.
I mean, yeah, like if you. No, that's not 50%.
We're going off of 4 stars here.
That's not 50%.
I think 2.5 out of 4 is 50%.
Yeah, at community college.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, that math class I took. Man, so you want your podcast rating to be higher than your GPA?
God, no. No, man.
Because it is. I mean, it's 80%.
It's not.
80% is higher than whatever you're batting out of 4. You're not getting 3.2
out of 4.
Yeah, 3 point whatever.
I wish I was a full point under that, but it's a little.
Hey man, that's all right. Life's a journey.
Life's a journey, man. Take it one breath at a time.
Do they have like those hang in there posters like I got in my room, like at the community college? When in the before times we could go to like actual classes in an auditorium in the hallways. Did they have things like "It'll get better" or "Hang in there"? Keep powering through this.
Yeah, and during syllabus week, during your first class, each it's like first class, right? You just go over your syllabus, but actually what Nova does is they supplement each class what's the word I'm looking for? A hostage negotiator, but not for hostages. For like talking you down from a ledge because they know it's community college, so they talk. They have like a spokesperson.
The ledges are just 1-story buildings because it's community college. I'm gonna jump.
That's the 1-2-story.
Hey, you could break an ankle, maybe twist it.
Hey, buddy, calm down. It's only a seed. All right, you could stay for another semester. I've spent fucking 17 years here. I'm not spending another year.
It's like, why would you even bother at that point? It's like perseverance.
That's gonna be me. I'm gonna have finally eclipsed my GPA threshold, and I'll have just turned 30.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going full time to community college for 7 years, then there's probably a problem. But
I think there's a lot of classes, so I'm just trying to.
I want to take every class. There's a new class this semester. It's new.
There has been a new class in 714 days.
Yeah. Oh, you could just start a spin-off cast about community college, like.
We should. We should call it. Should be a show. It should be called Community, and it should center around like a study group.
Definitely.
And, they're all like nefarious characters, except it's the Nova edition, so there's no white kids.
Yes.
And you need at least 4 or 5 out of like your 7 or 8 characters to be wearing a hijab, like the whole time. So you wouldn't get a lot of FaceTime out of the show just because. There's only a couple faces not covered by hijab, but I mean,
you get the eyes. Its eyes are expressive. You smile with the eyes.
Yes, you do smile with the eyes.
Or in the case of our coworker, just show like pleasant deadness.
Pleasant deadness, and show dormant pedophilia.
Well, and our other coworker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, those comments. It's just like once in a while. It's just like, don't say that. That's kind of weird.
It's like we've got 2 new kids this week. This is Bradley and his twin sister Brittany, and he leans over after Brittany. He's like, yeah, she's gonna be fucking hot as shit in about 17 years. And
then 17, he doesn't even go for like. He's like, oh, when they're an adult, a full adult, they're gonna be really attractive. Yeah. It's like, you can't say that. You stop saying that. What's that?
They're going to be a successful human. I see them maybe being a future Fortune 500 member.
Yeah, they don't talk about that. He's like, fucking.
Instead, he's like, oh, dude, you know what? In 6th grade, I bet she gets fucking pounded.
That kid's gonna be ripe. I mean, they're gonna be a cheerleader. I mean, they're both gonna be. She does whatever her sister wants her to. He said that too.
That's weird.
It's like one sister's like kind of like in charge kind of thing, but it came out like she'll do whatever her sister wants her to. They'll be cheerleaders.
Yeah, she'll say it's just for the degree.
They don't get a cheerleading degree.
No, I was saying like, he's like, oh, I bet she'll be a stripper. Like,
oh yeah, she'll go for the. I quit science school to be a stripper because my sister wanted to. He was right. That creepy. And by the way, we're not stupid enough to tell him about our show, but because he makes appearances.
We should bring him onto the show and be like, hey man, so you're first guest from our workplace. And
last.
Introduce yourselves to our listeners. They may have heard a thing or two about you before.
Yeah. Oh.
He's like, I work with kids. I like newspapers. I work at the Spy Museum. It's really cool. I don't get laid a lot, and
well, you don't either. I don't either.
No, I mean I don't either. And then here's his add-on. He's like, and I also like to make inappropriate comments about children.
I mean, we do apparently too. It's just we don't in front of other people that work with kids, except each other, and we only do it in front of each other. It's like a club.
It's a club. It's.
There's a password.
This is what like the first two pedophiles like had a conversation with each other. They're like, no. It'll be a club. It'll be a club. We'll have membership fees.
Clubhouse.
We'll have field trips. We'll also have a bring your +1 to work day, and
oh god.
You'll need to sign the permission slip, and
there's just gonna be a lot of permissive behavior with a lot of permission slips.
Yes, very permissive, but there's a permission slip.
It's a permissive environment. Another interesting, super interesting thing happened at work today.
What happened?
Me and V were just like talking like deep stuff, right? And then I fucking farted right next to her, and she's like, oh my god, I almost just called you a bleep.
Like before the fart?
No, right afterwards. Oh, right then. And she's like, right then, I almost called you a bleep. And it was, guess what word? Guess what letter it started with?
M.
Yes. Beep 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 beep. We're back. We had a technical difficulty.
The show's experiencing technical difficulties. Please stick around.
Yeah. Oh, I try to get advertising, so we'll stay tuned in case we have an ad. But this episode was sponsored by Numbify again. Our fictional medication for mental health.
Oh, just like numb yourself out to...
Yeah. So you don't jump from the first floor of your community college roof.
He's gonna jump! Don't do it!
We just watered the lawn! You'll slip and sue us!
Just get down!
We just got accredited last week!
What are you doing? What are you trying to do to this institution?
Fresh accreditation, man! You can be blowing it! You're blowing it!
We just got our member FDIC this week.
FDIC insured. We'd actually invest your money in penny stocks. Our fucking school went under again. We have to get reaccredited. Luther Danger went to a school that no longer exists.
Really? Why'd they go under?
ITT. I don't know, look it up. But it doesn't exist anymore.
ITT Technical Institute of Technology?
Yeah. It worked for him.
Good for him, man.
He's got a good life.
They're probably on par with like Grand Canyon University.
I don't know. Yeah, probably because it's specifically like it's like an upper tier like trade school, or it was. Rest in peace, R.I.P. ITT, R.I.P. ITT.
To the RTT.
Yeah, Grand Canyon's gonna make the tournament, maybe, baby.
Yeah, they're have a pretty good record this season.
Yeah,
don't they?
they only lost like 5 games or something, 4 or 5 games. So Michigan State had a couple big ass wins. They played this weekend. I'm really excited. I let out some real whoops last night. I was like, woo!
Woohoo!
Yeah, it was great. Yeah. So we promised you a hard 20. We got a hard 5 left. Stay with us.
Stay with us, and we know you're getting close.
Yeah, you're peeking. I'm peeking. Peeking at you, peeking. I see you little chubby. I see you playing with your chubby back and forth, whittling your chubby, fashioning it into a weapon to
wield.
Yeah. Oh, same kid. The kid that matched me, my twinsy. He keeps talking about guns.
Not at school.
We're like, hey man, like we're gonna put the fear of God, of like biblical God, and I'm gonna be like, hey, we have to report you to the police next time you say that.
That might be a little bit too much.
Piss his pants.
That's almost. Well, no. I mean, I don't really care what happens.
How do we know? How do we know that we don't have a shooter on our hands?
I mean, true, but he hasn't come in playing like Slipknot or anything. Like,
yeah, he might not listen to Slipknot. He probably listens to video game music. Because he's in 3rd fucking grade, and he's probably not a bad, dangerous kid at all. But
I'd like to see a sketch or a bit about like a 3rd grader going to like buy a gun, and it's like a black arms dealer's just like, how old are you? And you're in 3rd grade.
You mean a black market arms dealer?
Yeah, what'd I say?
You said a black arms dealer. So it is a black guy or gal that deals guns.
Yes, yeah.
All right.
But they're a black market arms dealer.
Yeah. It's like, oh hey kid, you got some ID? I got my quick card to sign into my fucking distance learning computer machine.
I can sign into my Chromebook.
Yeah, all right, that'll be all right. We'll skip this topic. Hard. We're gonna take a hard right or a hard left from whichever way you like to lean from this topic, and we're gonna talk about giving us money. You can support the show. Again, we like to recently, anyways, tell you to maybe consider some social causes or whatever, Not give back to your alma mater, and fuck that. They already got enough money from you or whoever paid for your school. Anyways, yeah, play for those things, blah, 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 blah. But then come on, patreon.com/degenerate-nation. Put us over the hump. And that hump is seriously $5 more a month. Is the current hump. That's not that much.
I'm getting pretty close to just giving that amount as an anonymous donor and leaving a very scandalous message. But if I don't have to do that, then that's good.
Yes.
Right?
We keep Patrice from falsely boosting our numbers. Even though that helps me. Just never tell me if you do. We got a real person that donated that didn't already know us.
Or maybe I can mention the idea to someone, be like, hey, you should go on this website, donate this amount of money, and leave a review. But don't tell me if you did. And so, in the back of my head, when we actually get someone to donate that amount of money, be like, oh, we don't know if it was anything or not. Oh, God.
DegenerateNation@gmail.com if you want to contact us.
Oh, where can they find us on Facebook?
Degenerate Nation Podcast or Degenerate Nation. And Twitter is @Degenerate Show. Instagram, Degenerate Nation Podcast. Blah, 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 blah. Final thoughts, Patrice.
Final thoughts. In closing.
That's some fucking paper you gotta write. In closing, in summation.
In summation, I'd like to really see community Know the Edition take off. I think we should start we should put out a Craigslist ad for a casting call, an audition, and we should see what they got.
Community college casting couch.
Yep.
They ain't using the buildings right now. They could film it.
Yes, we could. It'd be very authentic.
Well, you think there's any any of those teachers are community college teachers demanding to teach from their pulpit while there's no kids there? I'm like, no, we don't have access to the building. We lost the lease. but I'm a teacher. I'm a professor. You're a kind of a professor. You're
like a stand-in.
You're a stand-in. You're standing for their parents. You're a result of some nagging that they're in this school in the first place.
So yeah, I think it'll be great.
Yeah, that was a hard 20. Bye.
That was a hard 20. Okay, bye. I hope you finished.
I hope you... Oh, wait, let's finish with them. You ready?